I have a question. Pujya Swami Adhyatmananda Saraswati of Sivananda Ashram. Um, can you please share your memories with him?
So Swamiji attained Mahasamadhi on this 10th or 11th. This month, however, was a great sannyasi. He was a great man. Personification of love. How can I speak about it? I used to visit him almost every month or once in 2 or 3 months. And each time his greatness and his love, his care to the whole humanity. That was more and more palpable. Adhyatmananda Saraswati, he was the head of Sivananda Ashram at Ahmedabad. He was a disciple of Swami Chidananda Saraswati ji. Pujya Swamiji was the president of Divine Life Society and Sivananda Ashram, Rishikesh. And he was a direct disciple of Pujya Shivananda ji Maharaj. He was love and knowledge personified. Chidananda ji. I had an occasion to realize that love and care. However, now coming to Adhyatmananda ji. So Adhyatmananda ji accepted sannyasa in the year 1974 from Chidananda ji Maharaj. And after staying many years with Swamiji at Rishikesh Sivananda Ashram, he came back to Gujarat. And he took after the affairs of Sivananda Ashram at Ahmedabad. A center was there. It was started by a devotee of Sivananda Saraswati, Swamiji. And later that man also accepted sannyasa. I'm not remembering his name. However, after the coming of Adhyatmananda ji, the activities of ashram became vibrant. And for the last 3.5 decades, Swamiji was actively working, spreading the message of yoga and Vedanta all over the world. there in the ashram, a 10-day yoga camp. They have designed 10-day yoga camp. Such 812 camps were conducted. 812 camps lasting for 10 days. Not in the ashram, all over the world. And we will wonder where these camps were conducted by Pujya Swamiji himself. Not in the ashram alone, in the civil service academies, in the police academies, in jails. Not only in the jails, but you see, in the camps of our soldiers. But normally we cannot go at all, like Kargil, Poonch, Leh, places of high altitude. Even in Kargil, Swamiji conducted yoga camp for soldiers. Such 812 camps they are conducted. And they have designed a yoga teachers training program lasting for 21 days or 20 days. 20 days, and it will conclude on the 21st day. So 21 days, we can say. Such 44 camps they have conducted. Of course, that is in the ashram itself. And Swamiji extensively traveled all over the world. Every year, Swamiji used to travel in countries like US, Canada, South Africa, Australia, Europe. But you must note, China, Russia, Taiwan. And within the communist China, Swamiji conducted many yoga camps. And under his initiative, one international vegetarian conference was held in China. And representing India, Bharat, Swamiji attended many international meetings and many awards he got from many international organizations. I'm not going to explain all these things. And even having all these, he was that much simple, approachable by all, down to earth. And he was a child among children. We will wonder how he is playing with children. And he has written many books. Many are in Gujarati. And of course, English, Hindi, Chinese, Russian translations are there. But he wrote mainly in Hindi, Gujarati, and English. Many books are there. And he made it a point when somebody invite him for a function, he will ask them for two things. One, you must organize as much blood donation camps as you can. And two, you must plant as much trees as you can. So under the initiative of Swamiji, more than 10 million trees are growing all over the world. all over the world, in Canada, in USA, in our own Bharat, all the countries, many, many trees. Wherever he go, it is a must. You must arrange. Otherwise, he will not come. That is the dakshina he demands. Here also, when we invited Swamiji for the 25th anniversary of Advaithashramam to inaugurate that function, so we are that much close. But when I invited, he said, "You must keep a dakshina for me." Then I replied, "Yeah, of course, Swamiji, that we will keep. And that must be in a plastic cover. And I will remove the plastic cover. You people must not remove." Then I asked what it is. Which is the tree most suitable for the Kerala climate and condition that you keep for? Like that, he was everywhere. And thousands of blood donation camps he conducted. Thousands. And he was connected with all sannyasis in Gujarat. Not only in Gujarat, all over the world, but especially in Gujarat, different sampradayas. But he was having connection with all the sampradayas. He came to Advaithashramam twice. One to inaugurate the 25th anniversary celebrations. And on another occasion, he came for inaugurating the Sanatana Dharma Parishad at Calicut. And I used to visit him almost every month. Whenever I go to Ahmedabad, if time allows, I would go to Ahmedabad Ashram, Sivananda Ashram, and will be with him. And his love, his care, all are acceptable, but sometimes with his love, sometimes it will be painful for us. How you know? Because he will ask us to eat that much quantity which we cannot eat. And he will give tasty foods. Tasty food in Gujarat means with much flavors, with much chili, but we cannot. Much oily. But he will ask, you must eat, you must eat, you must eat. Once I am remembering, he gave, it was for the first time I am eating this pani puri. Oh, it is not at all a good thing. I don't like that. But I had to eat 20-25 pieces because there is no escape. He will catch you and he will ask to eat. That was his love. So such a great Swamiji, most loving one. He was a strong activist from one point, and he was a humanitarian, a strong Hindu. And at the same time, he loved all, he cared all. There was no differentiation on the basis of caste, religion, nationality, nothing. That is the true Hindu. one who is accepting all without any limitation, is a true Hindu. That was he. And he was having much influence in the political and bureaucratic fields, especially in Gujarat. Our Prime Minister, he admired Swamiji very much. And when he was the Chief Minister of Gujarat, he used to visit Swamiji. And for all functions of the government, Swamiji was an invitee. So that was Adhyatmananda Saraswati. With COVID-19, he was admitted in the hospital. And he entered Mahasamadhi. But the message he gave unto the world, that will work. Of course, ashram activities are there. Like that, many great men departed the scene in the last month. Many great men who stood for the dharma. We are here paying homage and respect to all of them. And now, at the feet of Adhyatmananda ji, we are prostrating.